Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Robin Whitfield, and you're on the loop at Robin Whitfield's TV. We're on Facebook Live right now, and I'm Robin Whitfield with the Healing House Life Center Church. You see the edits up there, and I'm the CEO of the Healing House Life Center Church. And I'm so grateful to be before you today on these beautiful platforms. I let Instagram already know. Started this wonderful commercial before I came on and put it on YouTube and downloaded the short and notified everybody. Let's make it short because we don't want to talk you to death. But I'm so grateful. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Atlanta. Hey, to all the cities. And before we get started, I want to come on and talk about what's going on and all that stuff in the community. My name is Robin Whitfield, and I'm the CEO of the Healing House. It's a nonprofit corporation here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm not going to give you the whole pitch because we do a lot of project events in our community, and that is the pitch. We try to raise money for different for different events that we have. We're trying to raise money and fundraise so we can give back to scholarships in our local community. And so we run this nonprofit. We're registered here in Atlantic City, and this is the headquarters where we're located. But we also run a nonprofit corporation in Atlanta, Buckhead, Atlanta, and that's where it started at. And so I went there and I found out that, the whole Atlanta needs to get involved too as well. And it was a wonderful trip at December. And came home right before the new year came in, and I spent a little time there, and I am coming back. And shout out, my girl hit me today over there in Atlanta at the Hyatt place, and the thing is that they got a new sales coordinator there, and so she welcomed me there. I had this hot event, and God gave me that event. There in Atlanta to give back to the AIDS Foundation and all those wonderful people that need help in our local community and around the world. And so how can we help? We work faithfully in our local community, and especially if you like doing things like that. And you've got to fundraise if you nonprofits most of the time because it's hard to get a lot of donations to and funding. Here in this area, we got different type of fundings and stuff, but we're in a different area than it is in Atlanta, but it's no different as if you're asking for financial money to do certain things. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure y'all got that information correct here. So on here, what's her name here? For the new sales coordinator at the Hyatt place in Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia, one of the hottest places in Atlanta. And it's just like if we were here in Atlantic City. It's always happening in Buckhead. I love all the areas of Atlanta because each area, even Decatur, they have a busy area in the north side of Decatur, and it's still like a sister if it was Pleasantville. So I like that. But anyway, her name is Morgan Bullitt, and thank you for reaching out to me. And we're going to get that party started very soon. So anyway, and shout out to Atlanta MBA. They got stuff going on this week. Reset, refocus, transform, all that wonderful stuff to help people in our local community. Most of all, Corey Langer, thank you so much. He's out of Atlanta, and he has a very, very good program to help nonprofits get it started with their SNAP program. And I thank you so much for reaching out, and all the other wonderful people that reached out to me for the SNAP, because we're going to hopefully be starting that very soon. There's a lot of different things, event helpers and all those wonderful things, the CRDA, the City of Atlanta, and all the wonderful people that reached out to me. Let me see anybody else. Okay, so those are the ones that's local. Another thing is a shout out to Blink. Let's get back to that. And Wawa and WDAS and Patty Jackson as well. And all the DJs, you know, Mimi Brown. And it's a few other ones that I got to name over there. Also, Mays Landing grocery store. Shout out, hey, Mays Landing. They have an outlet over there, and they have different locations, and I just found that out. Staples and Targets. Thank you, Targets. Everything you did for us in the first quarter of this year has been a blessing to us, and thank you so much. And Sam's that I franchise with, and also BJ's and all those wonderful people. And hopefully I can get to Walmart's and get that business running as well. AAA, thank you so much, as well as Mercer and Atlantic County. That's Mercer County Community College is a scholarship there that we give back to, and it's under Robert Day Kelly and Rachel Kelly Scholarship Fund, and I need your help on donating to that because it's for any resident that lives in Atlantic City, no matter what age, and live in Trenton, New Jersey, no matter what age you are. And the same here in Atlantic City, same pitch, but it's at Atlantic Cape Community College as well, and it's for Thomas B. Whitfield and Evangelist Deborah Whitfield Scholarship Fund, and also the AIDS Foundation in South Jersey resources over here, and all the other resources that's on the program locally. Shout out to you guys, Kim Scott and Jeanette Harris. You see them down there. I meant to share them. They are some of I am their fan, a true fan of theirs. They got a lot going on there. I'll be singing it. And shout out to you guys. And also Helen Bruner. I love Helen Bruner. She sing the Philly style, man. And that's my girl, Helen Bruner. And I hate I had to miss her this time, but, you know, as business was going on and all that, and the moving situation and the losing situation and all that. Also, Casino City around the world, Atlantic City. It's happening here. It's happening in Atlantic City. New York, what's up? Newark, everybody's happening around the world. Also, a whole bunch of others. A new shop. Well, anyway, all the new shops. Last one I want to say too is the U-Haul out there in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. I partner with them in corporate situations, and I'm so grateful to be able to do all the shout-outs. Anybody I didn't name, trust me, we coming back. So I need to talk to you about this young lady, and this is what I'm doing to stay healthy with this challenge I'm starting. I'm starting Heat Challenge on August 11th. I've been doing pretty good. I lost the other day because I couldn't even get back on the scale. And then this weekend came and I lost my little puppy. You see that on there. And I've been, you know, I don't even want to talk about that. That show is not about that. We'll talk about that later. But, you know, and it was a lot went on and everything. As soon as I mentioned that, my whole thought went out. So we're okay with that. Anyway, I wanted to share this young lady that I have a subscription to. And y'all know I always do that. So here she goes here.
We have chili mac, hot water cornbread, and salad. I'm cooking enough for next day's dinner, and hubby's must go work. So let's get the prepping and cooking, y'all.
She excites me. And so I watched the way she handled the food. I watched the way she cleaned the food. And I watch how she handles meat. Because we got two different, now since we're getting a little older and stuff like that, we got two different meal preps here in this house. And so two different ones. And we got to look at it like that. Another thing, some things only come by fasting and praying. So intermittent is great for me, and I like that because it has to be intermittent fasting, whatever way we want to do it, because that's the way this body works here. It really do. Certain things with breaking down all the scars, all the surgeries, whatever went on in life before 62 years old is done with. So that's the way my body is, and I have to be able to adjust to that type of thing. So now, the main thing is, I was so excited because I went out today and I was able to get my exercise on. And I was watching the Heat Challenge, and shout out to them because I got a link to download the app finally, so I can go there. And I can't do the same things they do, but guess what? That's not going to stop me from doing it. I'll do something and not sit on the couch. One thing I have to say before I continue this program is shout out to Mr. Rufus Whitfield. That's my husband, and I thank God for him. I cannot leave him out. My God, he's been a blessing to me over 30-something years, and I just want him to thank him. He got this kitchen together, and I have to show you guys. You know, he's coming along. It's like a brand new kitchen. Got a brand new stove back there and a refrigerator, and you know, it didn't look like this when we came in. You know, just to start off to get settled. Also, the floor was already hardwood, so he's back there. He's laying different things for me and taking one day at a time so I can be comfortable. And you know, it's not about coming on bragging. Oh, I got this and that. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for God. He did it, and I just thank the Lord for him. And shout out to the mortgage company, Jerry, and all those workers over there at Mortgage Advisors. You know, they helped with a lot of wonderful programs, and those of you who are looking for housing and stuff, they the right people to get with, because you need advice when you're doing those type of things. And also, my other landlord that I had at the other location in this building, shout out to him for 2.5 years. He helped with rental, and he's a great landlord. So thank you so much, Mr. Ite Bar. That's him. And so wonderful man. But it's great to be an owner, and only God could do it. And I'm so grateful for that. I really am. I don't know how God does it, but he does it, and he does it on time. And he'll let you know that it's him doing it. He'll let you know, and it don't take long either for him to let you know. You know who be he talking to you, because sometimes I have to look and say, "Oh my God, that it's just like that." I can't believe it, but it be God doing that. So, and I love to talk about. So anyway, Just Be Cooking, you know, she helping me a lot with this meat thing, because here it goes. Now, I got all this. Look, this is turkey breast, ground turkey breast. Okay, and I did get this from Acme, in a local Acme store. It wasn't nowhere else different. And I got 2 of these, okay? What am I going to do with that? So, it's ground turkey. It's 99% fat-free, and it's the breast part of the turkey. So, I have to learn how to cook it, because Rufus needs clean meat when he's ready to clean meat, and I'm trying to come off of meat, and so that I'm doing a wonderful job with it, one day at a time. Okay, so now another thing is I took some of these here, and I showed you guys this before. I'm going to bring you in here. See that right there? That's all the berries. That's all the berries that I froze and stuff like that, because anybody want a freezer, it's up for sale. It's already out. And I'll even deliver it to you if you're local. I got a wonderful freezer. And if you like it, even if you don't want it for sale, I'll donate it to you because it's wonderful. You know, if you got a nice need a freezer, it's a long one. And you lift up like that. And I only had it for a few years. And the only thing was in there was produce and not meat. So check me out. Hit me on Messenger and let me know if you need a freezer. Let's get back to what I was saying. So I got these berries and I had those. Y'all know the berries I be coming out on Friday, so I had to shop for myself too. You know, when I do yours, I got to go back and do mine. But I try not to do it on the same day because I don't want people to get it mixed up and confused. So I choose a day for my own house shopping, and I choose a day for the vendor shopping on Fridays. Y'all know we only out there on Fridays now. So yes, we'll be out there on Fridays. God's will this week. Because sometimes it rains crazy out there. I just got a way to be able to put the fruits and vegetables in containers that I bought from Staples, and they were wonderful. They were on sale, and I tried them the last time where you see Rufus is hanging up on that platform. I tried them, and it was wonderful. Just to carry it in your vehicle, it keeps the food clean. It really do. You just got to make sure that where you stack them at, you know, at a U-Haul, or if you keep your containers there when you do it, at least clean them every week before you refill them. You know, take the hose and wash them and clean them. And then you go to the farmer's market once a week. It's wonderful. If you're going to go groceries at Acme and all those places, then you just might as well shop at your local produce junction. You know, you can go there and get some great prices. I'm going to tell you about this vending spot real quick and then we get back to what I'm saying on Fridays. The vending spot right there on Atlantic Avenue, one of the hottest places in Atlantic City, in front of the post office right down there. I just came from down there, you know, just riding because it's Atlantic City. It's right there on the 2 blocks from the boardwalk. So I go over there and I'm riding down, picked up my mail and had to do some trips and go to our local dentist. He's wonderful, the local dentist. And so I had to go there and stuff, you know. And then I found a nail salon in there. So it's wonderful how they building up the community like that. But yeah, so anyway, you know, we you know, you got all those produce. You go to your local produce junction and pick up your food. So on that, you have them all clean out. On that day, on the week that I go, I had to shop for myself and stuff like that. And then I had to shop for the business on that same day. I usually go that same day. That's why it's at 12 o'clock, because I need to get up early and go. Okay, so that's what I do, and I enjoy doing that because if you plan it right, you can get it done if you plan it right. But anyway, I feel great. I do. I feel great. I feel like with just the dedication in 1 week and getting through the 4th of July weekend and not going in all the restaurants, watching what I eat, getting some rest, and all that kind of stuff really helped me, even with the moving. But one thing I had to say is even God made a way, because on 4th of July weekend, I went out to the location. You know, people be at home with their families, having cookouts, going over brothers and stuff house. So God looked out. It was on a Friday. So what was it? Even though I could have went out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm scheduled for those days. It's only going to be on Friday. I decided to get a rest, and thank God I did, because I lost I lost someone dear to my heart that was a part of the family. And if I was out there, I'd have came home and my dog wouldn't have made it. So I just thank God that I was here for favor and not running after a dollar bill, because I don't have to run after a dollar. God supply my every needs and according to his riches and glory. And I cannot be grateful and thankful because he does it. He does it. Now, one thing I have to say is here, I have those, but look at this here. Let me see if I can show you this here. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to hold my finger here. And as you can see, you see that pot? And you see that pot. So, I got those tomatoes in there because I'm going to make some homemade tomato sauce. And I'm going to make it, Rufus is cutting peppers and onions up for me. He's cutting all different colors right here. He's also, I got this. And I kept saying, why the whole episode? I looked in the back. This is tomato paste. I don't know how to make tomato paste yet. But if I crush those tomatoes up and I don't put some type of paste in it, it ain't gonna get thick. You know, so I need to find out. I just need a recipe. But anyway, the sodium is low, you know, and you got to multiply the 15 servings by the 25. So you'll know how much to put in there and all that with the sodium. But it's 0 fat, 0 carbs, 1 gram of protein in this hunt. So that's not bad. And it's only 25 grams of sodium. But you got to multiply that by 15. By 25 by 15 servings. Then you'll know what the total gram of sodium that's in here, and that's the salt, you know. And I'm trying to no salt, no fat, you know, all that type of stuff. You know, the Rufus like all the fat things, and I can't eat all the fat things because my fats need to be lowered. So that's the two different things. But I multiply that. I try to get lean stuff, even for him too. Don't matter what. I don't care if it's meat. I buy the best meat. I buy the best salt. So that's what I'm about to do. This is last thing I wanted to show you guys is I had some watermelon. I know some of you have a lot of watermelon from the holiday, you know, the 4th of July. The watermelons were $4.99 at Acme. And they had 2 bins, like those bins with 60 or 120 each bin in ShopRites. So hopefully they still that price. It's only a day after, you know, and you can run over there and get one. They had some nice seeded ones and seedless ones as well. But so I took this. I had a few bananas left. I threw it in there, and I also had some watermelon, and I threw that in there. And it's, you hear that ice? I just put some ice. It's still some in there. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that one. Let's see if those are my glasses up here. Let me see if I can get them for you. And these is what I'm going to put them in. I got them from Acme as well. So that's what I did with that. And so I love these cups here. See these cups? I got a set of them. They're great to when you into getting ready for the fitness challenge and all that. These are great to put your juices in. Instead of buying regular cups or throwaway cups, get a set of 6, or I think for 2 a set of 6 is nice. We only got 3. But I think I got this from Dollar General or Walmart or something. But if you see them, get them. They're sport cups. We always grab them. They're great in your bicycle. They never waste, and you can pop them while you ride and still get you some fluid and hydration in you. So I do got those, as you can see, and you can see here that I got some of this bottle is full of ginger. That's what's at the bottom, ginger. It's pure ginger that I juice. As well as I saved the ginger for another time. So this is ginger too. I take it in there, I clean it, throw it in the oven, and I've been doing that, and it's been a wonderful thing. You know, feeling better and stuff. This one here is another bottle of ginger I made. So I got 2 of these. They're great in the morning, so you don't have to throw no tea in it. You pour this in there, it's already got lime in it, and then you just go ahead and put it in your teapot and boil it. And this is pure ginger. You see that down at the bottom? That's the ginger paste. Yeah, so this is wonderful to drink. It helps you stay fresh and strong, and it's helping me a lot. It really is. You know, also, the bag I show you, I do take a couple of pinches out. I got about 2 of them. I don't eat eggs. I got off of them. They just start bothering me after a while. I was an egg white queen, you know. And then I had start going to Starbucks, getting that wrap called which is called the spinach wrap. Egg white wrap at Starbucks. They got a Starbucks at Tropicana and over there at Acme as well. And so every day I was going, how about the wraps start coming in 2 wraps? You know, 2 wraps, you get busy, say, no, give me one for later. Before later come, you didn't eat that wrap. So I stopped all that, you know, and then I was looking at DP on Instagram, and he was going shopping and talking how encouraging that was, you know, to help me to think and get back on, change my mindset. This is something that I grab like when I go to Acme. I got a, you know when they be doing the sushi thing? Well, this is ginger. I'm keeping that out. That is a bomb, boy. And it's like a pickled ginger or something. But it's wonderful. One more thing. These are the vegetable roll wraps. And they over at Acme. And this is it right here. So this one has just the avocado in it with the brown rice and a little bit of celery, right? But guess what? It's only 330 calories. It comes with this cute little soy sauce right here. I only ate one. And Rufus ate the other soy sauce. And so we still got this. This is something nice to grab. So I grabbed that yesterday. Acme Market Sushi Station. And but it was $6. It was $6. But it was worth it. Because it's one package. The whole thing is 330 calories. The other ones were like 500 and something a meal and all that. But this is a great meal, especially when you want to cut down fats. And in the ingredients, rice cooked, seaweed seasoned vinegar, salt, cucumber, avocado, carrot, sesame seed, and sugar. And that's not bad. At least the sugar ain't first, you know. So those are the kind of things I'm starting to be a little picky on what I'm eating and not taking too many eating engagements for the next 12 months. So if I want to go do something, it ain't about the food. If it is about the food, then eat something that makes sense. Not every 5 minutes going to spend $200 on a meal and all that. Okay, so I'm going to juice these up, you guys. I want to show you how the grape juice really comes out, because this was full. So we kind of shared it and all that today, right? So this is only grape juice. That's all it is, a grape juice. This is some grapes that I just put in there. This is my last bit because it was full. But we ate them yesterday, and so it was half full. But before I came on, I dumped the rest of them in the container. You put some ice in there, and what I did, we got a wonderful ice machine here at the building. But I went on and bought a thing of ice because I didn't want to bug Rufus on running and get ice or going to get it myself. Because you got to save your energy. You got to save your energy. I'll be pretty small pretty soon. I better call it out. You'll be pretty small. And I am going to walk this evening. I'm starting to up my exercise day and night. So you go like that. And at this thing, I like it, but I still like hot food. I mean hot tea more than ice. I drink hot tea all around, even in the summertime. So this is what's going on with this. And the only thing this needs, it needs some lime. So that's what I'm going to get for that. But it's sure helps. Now, I got to tell you one last thing, and I'm going to cut the live button off. So I had to put that in there. And y'all remember these? And then I'm going to close this refrigerator up. You remember these? Yeah. I still got me a little bag left that I can saute some peppers and onions and have some, not fried green tomatoes, but maybe air fried. Air fried, right? Because I love the fried ones in coconut oil and all that. But the doctor wants me to lower the fats. Anyway, yeah, so this is it. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in to The Loop at Robin Whitfield's TV. And thank you for coming to hang out with me. And don't forget to see us at Friday at 12, right there on Atlantic Avenue, New Jersey. On Atlantic Avenue in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And this is a Google Cup. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in.